Time flies, and thousands of chat messages spark like flashlights, building a bridge for two untouchable souls. A super romantic bridge where they share troubles and spill secrets like old pals. In countless exchanges, they finally realize, oh no, this isn't just friendship. To better snoop on Lycaon, Kurt musters up some courage and knocks on that villa door again. Knock knock knock. Fortunately this time, the nanny didn't block him, she even introduced him to the lady of the house, and they started chit-chatting. While chatting, Kurt was shocked to learn that this old lady was actually Lycaon's granddaughter. When the topic arose, the old lady's eyes welled up. She half brother needed a rest, leaving a question mark. Kurt didn't dare to ask more, so he left the room with a heavy heart, ready to call this a day. Just as he was about to head down, he suddenly stopped like he'd been zapped by electricity. His inner alarm was going off. 100 years ago, Lycaon felt it too, stopping to gaze forward, like two superheroes facing off. She slowly raised her left hand, her heart racing like a little deer, until she got a response and smiled. Even time and space made way for them. It felt like a scene from a movie. Back home, Kurt quickly wrote a letter telling Lycaon about this magical story and even attached a selfie of the villa. Lycaon sat on a bench, reading the letter over and over again, tears rolling down like a leaky faucet. She felt lucky to have this connection, but then pondered, why is love so easy yet so tough? The distance made her helpless. It was truly like an uncrossable ditch. Lycaon loved writing poems. This hobby was an indispensable part of her life. It was like her second life. She was always waiting to publish her work, but encountered that guy who fancied himself the godfather. This godfather used her inexperience as an excuse to reject her work repeatedly and even volunteered to be her mentor. Lycaon sneered. These petty tricks wouldn't escape her sharp eyes. One day, she dressed to the nines and called a photographer to capture her glam shot. She and Kurt made an agreement to exchange photos. It evolved into their delightful and cherished tradition. She told Kurt she wouldn't write poems anymore, but deep down, she wouldn't really let it go. How could Kurt not understand her feelings? So he began looking for publishing opportunities for her. However, upon reading her poem, the other party actually laughed at her naivety, a new low established. They had a heated argument, and Kurt encouraged her in his letters to keep chasing her dreams. But the letter and photo were sadly left behind by the nanny at the villa, leaving her worrying for days. Lycaon felt like she was sitting on pins and needles, so she planned to go to Kurt's city, looking for any excuse. She told her sister all her secrets, hoping to get some help transmitting messages. While passing through dense woods, Kurt, who was participating in a cycling competition, accidentally fell off his bike. This plot is quite dramatic. He was sent to the hospital, slipping into a coma. It felt like a predetermined story. Meanwhile, Lycaon, like a schemer, found a small clinic and unexpectedly ran into familiar faces. She meant to sneak in and out, but caught a glimpse of a familiar face. Her heart went ding. They both seemed to have something to say. Until Lycaon was about to leave, the gentleman politely asked for a dinner date. Immediately, the sharp Lycaon noticed he shared the same confusion as her. The atmosphere in the restaurant was truly extraordinary. They sat facing each other, their eyes expressing tender, flowing emotions in every detail. And just at that moment, Colonel Dombey unexpectedly appeared. His sudden arrival calmed the emotional waves, yet for some reason, Kurt's gestures became even sweeter. They quickly fell in love. Everything felt so natural, like a smooth ride. But soon, at a dance party, Dombey said he had to head back to the front lines, where a hot, though reluctant, Lycaon chose to respect his decision. That night she raced to their meeting spot. By the riverside, they locked eyes, exchanged sweet smiles, and drew their lips closer, ready to share an intimate kiss. At that moment, Kurt in the hospital suddenly woke up, but couldn't remember what he dreamed about. After being discharged, the first thing he did was open the hidden compartment, but it contained nothing but silence. Through those letters, he learned everything, including Dombey's presence. Strangely, he felt no bitterness. All he cared about was where Dombey was heading. Based on the timeline, it likely pointed to the Civil War. Unexpected news indeed. He learned that Colonel Dombey would face misfortune on July 3rd, just days away. This news sent Kurt into a frenzy. He was determined to prevent the tragedy. He rushed to the post office but found it engulfed in flames, panic taking over. He realized it would be tough to see Lycaon again, but he wanted to leave her with a happy ending.